Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to Adventure World. My name is Kelly.
I'm Trevor.
Hey, today we're here at Overland Expo MTN West 2022 in Loveland, Colorado, bringing you the absolute awesomest, coolest, newest stuff in the Overland realm, everything essentials.
That's right. Stay tuned to check it all out.
All right, guys, I'm here at Lava Box with Josh, and Josh, you guys have just blown up this past year. I met Josh last year at MTN West, and just an absolute, I see lava boxes everywhere. It's amazing.
Yeah, man, totally. We got, I think we got really lucky. Perfect timing. We have, fire bans across the West, and I think we make the superior product, big ass fire. So
I'll tell you, I'll be honest. I have tested a competitor's product, and you know me, I'm super honest. Yours is superior.
Thank you, brother. That's awesome.
Yeah.
I went into it definitely thinking this is what we're going to do. We're going to build this fire that actually people want to use. Because all the other ones, they're really small, 60,000 BTUs, maybe 80,000 BTUs.
Right.
And I was like, it doesn't look like a fire.
Yeah.
So I wanted to create a burner. I wanted to create the vibe. I wanted to create things that we looked familiar to us and then look like a real fire.
Yeah.
And I think we did it.
You did, definitely.
Thank you.
I can attest to that.
That's awesome.
Right, so you guys have a new product out. What do you got?
We do. So I actually just finished fabbing it. Literally, I was saying earlier, I just put the rivets on the last pieces. I wanted to introduce something that was a little fresher. I also wanted to do something that wasn't completely ammo can. I know that kind of sounds weird, but for us. But I kept the vibe.
Right.
But I kept the shape, but I definitely brought out some bling.
Yeah, just a little bit more refined, right?
Totally.
Yeah,
A little backyard action.
Yeah.
It looks nice on the patio. Looks great when you're going to a picnic. That kind of thing. And because I got that feedback, people said, we want something that isn't always an ammo can.
Right.
So that's cool.
Right.
I can make that. And I love working with stainless. Not everybody likes working with stainless. I like it. And so I got on the press and took care of business on something.
Nice. Yeah, man. Let's see it.
All right, it's right here. It's the new Hekla. All of our lava boxes are named after famous volcanoes. This is a volcano in Sweden. It's the largest active volcano. It means gates to hell. Which,
that's so appropriate for a refined piece of,
No, so Hekla Junction here in Colorado is a famous part of Browns Canyon on the Arkansas. And once I put the two pieces together and said, I like the name Hekla, I didn't realize it was a volcano.
Right.
I was like, this is perfect. So this is the Hekla right here, and it is all stainless steel. And I'm gonna pull it out if that's okay.
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, there it is. And I love the lines on this. This was inspired by a German designer from the 70s. All those dots from a guy named Dieter Rams. And then I wanted to bring in, like I said, a little more color, a little more interesting eye interest. And so we got that nice brass badge, got that nice brass fitting.
Wow.
And then fully stainless steel, gorgeous, and a leather handle.
I like that. That's that little touch. That's nice.
That's how we do it. So because we don't have a big fancy product. It has to be all in the details. So
absolutely.
Really easy latch to do. So you can do that.
Yep.
And then check this lid out.
Just slides right off.
Super simple, right? And then inside is all stainless burner. So we're gonna have something that looks like that, 100% stainless. So kind of a fun build. Is stainless easy to work with? No.
No, never.
but it was fun to build, and this is number one. No one's seen it before. You're getting the scoop. I think one other person has shown it.
Wow.
Well,
that's really cool. Now, is there any difference in, say, BTUs, performance, any difference between this and the lava box?
Not really. I'd say the only thing that's different, obviously, is that we do have some airflow, but it's a strategic airflow as usual. Once again, it's all in the details. Our burner, rests here, and so we decide, anything that has perforations above the burner, you're going to have the wind push it down.
Right.
We naturally have it where it's already has a wind block. A lot of folks ask us about that, and it's if we put a bunch of perforations up here, that wind is going to push right through.
Right.
And I'm not so sure from our testing that it gives you any more heat or light. If you have the perforations. In fact, I think it's the opposite. I think that the more steel you have, the more you're heating up that ambient temperature.
Right.
You're getting a better output. And so this was truly a design choice. This also stops gas from pooling at the bottom.
Okay.
So a couple of.
So a little safety feature.
Yeah, a little bit. But it really was about aesthetics, about making something beautiful. So.
And you know what? That is beautiful.
Thank you.
Yeah, 100%. That is
Thank
beautiful.
You.
And let me I have to say, this leather handle is, oh my God.
Right.
I love when you can incorporate leather into something that's stainless and it's got like industrial, and then you got that leather piece in there. It just makes it just
I totally agree. You know, it all was from like that leather, World War II.
Yeah.
You know, I kept all the rivets on the outside, just like you'd see a B-52 with leather seats and bombers.
That's what I had in my head, but I just couldn't explain it.
No,
yeah,
that was the vibe. That's what I wanted to give off, and I think we achieved it. You know,
Josh, you nailed it.
100% thank you.
Yeah,
I love it too. So,
all right, now what is the price point on this bad boy?
We don't know yet.
Okay.
Totally fair. I think it's gonna be about 310 to 320.
Okay.
But I haven't gotten fully into manufacturing. We're looking for a local always looking for local manufacturers. So if you know anybody or any of your watchers know anybody, tell them to contact me.
Okay.
Because we really
actually might have a guy for you.
All right, perfect. But because obviously I can't make every one of these. We'd love to be able to do it ourselves, but we need some help.
Yeah, for sure.
And so I think it's going to end up putting us somewhere north of 300.
Okay.
Yep.
All right.
But we're going to keep it low. Cause, you know, we like to keep the prices like, in a place where we actually can get in. Because we want people to not burn down their state.
Yeah.
You know,
absolutely.
Right now we're seeing wildfires are cropping right back up. We had a wet season this year, but this is the year we're going to see it. And it's going to catch us off guard.
Yep.
We're going to take all the fire bands away, and then have to throw them right back in as we see fires crop up. So we won't be able to adopt the lava box.
I've had one wood fire in the last year. It's just been
crazy,
the whole, like Arizona, Colorado, it's just been super dry. Granted, this past month it's been very, very wet, but still, fire bans are in effect, so lava box is where it's at.
I mean, I love a wood fire, but it is amazing once you adopt this and you kind of move over. I think it's pretty crazy that you find yourself, especially in the morning.
Yep.
Just going out,
much easier.
turning it off. You're not down.
Yeah. The biggest problem is, where's my lighter? Oh, it's in my pocket. Here we go. Let's do this.
100%. Your coffee's done. You're just chilling, and it is a real fire, as a lot of your folks have seen. So
awesome. So are you running any show specials that
I
people could be, interested in, promote the sales?
Absolutely. I know everybody can't be here, so I decided to go ahead and run the special that we're running for the show all the way through. So we're going to run it through East, and it's 50% off. It's Get Lit.
Okay.
Woo.
Yeah.
GETLIT. That's going to run all the way through East. So that's October 10th.
Okay.
Yep. So you don't have to be here. I felt like it was the right thing to do.
Yeah.
Because a lot of folks can't make it. They should make it to Overland.
Yeah, absolutely.
Expo, but at some point you'll get here. But if you can't be here, get the show special. And right now that puts our flagship product, the Tabletop Volcano, which I'm sure we'll see in some shots here.
Yep.
That one that puts it at like 148.
Oh, wow.
So it's really great. Yeah.
That's a steal. I'll be honest.
It's a steal.
Yeah. In this market, it's a steal.
It is.
Yeah.
It is, especially for something that puts out 280,000 BTUs. So, like I said, everybody else is hovering around, like even the biggest round fire pit, I think, is at 120.
Right.
And we're at 280. We just got clocked at 280. So.
Nice. Yeah. Excellent. And where can people find you guys at?
Yeah, so of course, go to fireanytime.com. We also have about 30 retailers across the country. One of the best things to do if you want to see it locally is we have a great store locator on the website.
Oh, perfect.
Go to the store locator, yeah, exactly, and just find one locally. Obviously, you don't have to try on a lava box. Watch all the great videos like you guys produce, and then just grab one, because it's not going to let you down. Everybody says the same thing to me, which you've heard it. If you walk up and they're like, I saw it on video, and then they see it in real life, like, holy cow, that thing is legit. So
let me give you a little story. This is Sunday. It's Sunday morning, first thing. I had to get here at 7:30 to interview Josh. He has just been slam busy all of Expo. Every time I come here, not one person have I heard go, eh.
No,
everyone's like, whoa, what? Flames, no one is going, eh.
No.
So yeah, you guys have a great product. If you have never heard of Lava Box, get online, do some research, look at it, buy it. You won't regret it.
You won't. You really won't. I'm not saying that because it's mine. I think we got it right on this one.
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks a lot, Josh.
Yeah,
really appreciate
thank you, brother. See you later.
All right, guys, I'm here at Vanultra with Trevor. And Trevor, you guys have an awesome quick release system for rooftop tents. Now, let me start with this. I have an Ironman rooftop tent, and Trevor, the other Trevor, and I spent probably 2 hours getting the thing on the truck, and I'm hoping that this is going to be a solution for that.
Yes, so we're targeted at getting your tent on and off as easy as possible. We want to take the hassle out of your adventures.
That's perfect, because it is a hassle. I'm not going to lie. It's an absolute hassle to get this tent on and off. So explain this system that you've created.
So we have tried to come up with a system that is as universal as possible without giving up functionality. We're trying to mount to just about any of the popular tents out there, as well as any of the popular racks that are in existence. So we have a few different sizes, and we're trying to adapt to just about any combination, because as you know, overlanders oh, I got this, oh, I got that, and sometimes compatibility can be an issue.
Yeah, 100%. I see you have the exact aero bars that I have on my RLD Designs canopy, so I know it's going to work on that. I'm assuming it can do square bars, round bars, the gamut, right?
Exactly. And one thing that makes us universal, or I should say unique, is that we are compatible with round tube. A lot of the competition out there, you have to have some sort of T-track to mount into, and we're able to mount underneath, so we can be a lot more versatile with the mounting solution.
Okay. And I saw your demo earlier, and this is like a full lockable system, so it's anti-theft proof. You should be golden, not have to worry about your tent disappearing overnight.
Exactly. So it's kind of a double-edged sword. We wanted to emphasis on the ease of being able to get the tent on and off, but the security aspect. These tents are, as you know, expensive.
Yeah.
Some of them are 4,000 plus.
100%, yeah.
So why not protect your investment? So as
camper, I'm looking at you.
Yeah, exactly. So we wanted to make sure that our mounts are really secure and they're locked and they're going to be the best thing on the market.
Perfect. That's amazing. Yeah, a good lockable system is always best case scenario when it comes to a mounting solution. Now, let's go through and do a walkthrough, and you can show me exactly how it works and how it operates, the functionality, and how it assembles.
Let's do it. So this is a tent right here. This one's upside down so we can see. This is a rack. This is a Rhino rack. To install, you're going to lower your tent onto the rack and then slide it into position. Now we have a fixed mount that's not going to be moving. Nice thing about that is that it's going to set the position of the tent every time, so you don't have to go and remeasure the alignment of the vehicle. Once you have the mounts installed, then our sliding mount is just going to slide right into place. Then we're going to take a clevis pin, install the clevis pin. We're going to pop the cotter pin in so the clevis pin does not fall off. At this point, it's still loose. It's loose because we want to be able to install the pin easily. To take that slack out, we're going to take this knob, add in some preload. Now that there's a little bit of preload on there, this thing's real firm and rigid, so it's not going to go anywhere. You do that 4 times and you're ready to rock and roll, hit the trail. So our mounts are fully locking. To install the lock, it's going to go in place of the clevis pin. So I'm going to slide this clevis pin out. Going to install the lock, and as we mentioned earlier, our mounts are compatible with a 1/2-inch hitch pin. So you don't have to use ours. If you have your own 1/2-inch hitch pin, you're welcome to use your own, or you can source one locally. So we're going to pop this guy in. This actually has a keyed feature for this particular lock. Now that the lock's installed, we are going to add in the preload to the knob. So now this is nice and firm. Pull our key out, and you're ready for the trail. So earlier we talked about the mount being a very secure method and protect your investment. The reason this is so secure is that we have no exposed fasteners anywhere on this product. Nobody can come over with a wrench and just disassemble the whole mount and take off with your tent. There are fasteners down here in the bottom of the brackets, but because the hardware is right here, you have no access to it. You can't remove it. Someone may try and steal your knob, and if that happens, they still can't steal your tent. This knob is just to add in preload, but there's a second nut right here. So if someone steals your knob, tries taking it apart, physically can't be removed. There's no way that the tent can be taken off without removing the 1/2-inch hitch pin. So this is a traditional style mount. This style of mount is going to be included with almost every rooftop tent that's sold today. We have a locking feature that uses this same type of methodology, doesn't have the quick release function, but actually adds that security aspect if you're only looking for just the security aspect. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this traditional style mount off. We're going to replace it with our Vanultra lock. Then we're going to reinstall the fasteners, the nuts. So this is pretty typical for a traditional style mount. One thing that we did is we had these reinforcement ribs right here. A lot of these will just bend and look like a big old rainbow. We don't like that, so we put these ribs in here. The other advantage is now that those ribs gave us some material to hide those fastener nuts. So when you install our pin or lock, there's no access to the nuts. If there's no access to the nuts, it can't be removed. The only way is to put the key in and remove the lock. We'll pop in the key, remove the lock. This slides out. The cover comes off. And now I can take my mount off. I can take my mount off, not somebody else.
Trevor, this product is amazing. I love the functionality of it. I love the lockability of it. Now, what is the price point on these?
We sell a set of 4 mounts for $349. The locks are sold separately. You can buy those through us. We're a dealer for Infinite Rule. Alternatively, you can source your own 1/2-inch hitch pin locks. Our other product is sold individually as the lock itself, and that's $125.
That is cheap insurance for something that will not walk away on you overnight. So that's, in my opinion, 100% worth it.
We want to protect your investment.
Awesome. All right, guys, I'm here at Roller Cam with Roman. And Roman, I've walked past your guys' booth, and I had no idea of what an awesome invention you guys came up with to solve some problems. So what do you have?
Yep. Okay, our product is a roller cam, and if you've ever used a traditional cam strap, people always say to us, we don't use them because they come loose, they don't work, but a lot of times they do work, it's just they weren't tightened to begin with. Right. So we came out with a product that actually is much more efficient than what's out there today.
Yeah, you showed me earlier, and now we're gonna show you guys, but this thing is really cool. I mean, so in essence, the problem is that you can never get it tight enough.
Right.
And Roller Cam solves that completely.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Awesome. So let's check that out right now.
Here's a good indication of what I'm talking about. So this is a traditional cam strap. The problem with the traditional cam strap is a major flaw is there's a fixed point right here. So when you tighten this, you're actually creating more friction the tighter you pull. Okay. So you get to a point where it won't go any further and you hit the potential of the strap. Where we differ is we have a roller right here. So now instead of, when you pull, instead of reaching a friction point here, you're actually working with the strap. So you're able to tighten it much more efficient than this. So a good example is if you've used a traditional strap, a lot of times people will pull this and kind of work it down. With this one, with the roller, one good pull, and there you go.
All right, Roman, you also have something else that's cool, that's brand new to the market, right?
It's not even out yet. We're making it exclusive for the expo. It's called rope roller. So a lot of times on canopies, stuff like this that you see behind me, people are always trying to tie those down and trying to figure out what kind of knot to use. I'm horrible at knots. And so as I would do that, I could never figure out how to get that tightened. So we came out with rope roller.
That's perfect. I have a lot of friends that are horrible with knots as well. So that's perfect.
Pretty much foolproof.
Yeah.
And this is our rope roller. Works off of the same design, has a roller design here. It's very versatile in the sense that you can actually disengage, put it on here. You can use it for whatever you like. You can use it for canopies, tents, sleeping bags, however you want. Run through here. And the same design as the roller cam itself. There you go. One and done.
I love the functionality of it. It's super cool. Now tell me the price points of these two items.
Okay, so the rope roller coming out now at the expo is $575 per rope roller. Okay. And that's going to come with maybe 10, 15 feet. We ask them right here, we're going to say how much footage do you need? Right. We'll set you up. Okay. As far as on our website, we're not quite sure what the demand is for that. Okay. Anywhere from the straps, you're looking anywhere from $6 all the way up to $20.
Okay. Kind of depending on length, basically?
Absolutely. Okay. Come from 1 foot clear up to 20 feet.
Okay. Yep. Awesome. And where can people find you guys at?
Right now, there are various retailers throughout the U.S., but if you want to find us, go to rollercam.com. You can order anything online except the rope roller. That'll be a few months away.
All right, you guys got to check these out. Roman blew my mind by how awesome this technology is. It's super simple, a quick fix, but God, it's amazing to get a strap actually tight the first go around. You're not going to lose stuff on the trail. That's awesome. Yep. Cool. Thank you, Roman. I really appreciate it.
Thanks for having us.
All right, guys, I'm here at Pedders with Daniel. And Daniel, you guys have a new rear brake disc conversion for the Tacoma. What do you have?
Okay, we have a new rear disc conversion. We're like an older Australian company. In Australia, they do a lot of mid-sized trucks, and they upgrade them to have a higher GVM because they do a lot of load bearing, and that actually transfers a lot to like overlanding as well because everyone loads up their vehicle with extra water, tires, overland, so forth. So we have this rear disc brake conversion. It's a full bolt-on conversion, so it's fully engineered to work together with the existing system. So you don't need to like swap out a master cylinder or anything like that. Consists of a brake rotor, calipers, and it has an internal drum, so the existing parking brake works with it too. From our testing, it improves braking performance about 15%.
Oh wow.
Yeah, and then obviously the thermal capacity is greatly increased for towing and load clearing.
Excellent. Okay, so now install time. That's like one of the big things with brake conversions. People are like, not only is it's very pricey, but the time it takes to do it. Is it something that people can do in their own garage, and how long does it take?
I'm not going to beat around the bush. It is a little bit difficult to install because you do have to press the bearing back in. So if you don't have a press, you can either, well, you can take it to a shop to get it pressed, you take everything apart. All in, you're probably looking at about 5 to 7 hours.
Okay.
Taking your time.
And what's the price point on this conversion?
Price point's about $1,600.
Okay.
I said that includes a new rotor, new brake shoes, a new caliper, new pads.
Yeah.
Everything.
And which really isn't bad in the industry. Like that's not a bad price for a conversion like that. Excellent. All right, and I noticed I'm looking at the calipers and they look like they're factory. They look like a stock caliper. Is that intentional or is?
It is made to look OEM because a lot of times these are used in fleets because they're used for work vehicles. So it's made to blend in.
Yeah, it definitely blends in. It looks like a factory rotor. I'm looking at it, I'm like, all right, where's the actual conversion? And it's right there. It looks like a factory conversion, which is good because not everyone wants that race type caliper on the back of their truck and then a stock one in the front. So that's excellent. All right, where can people find you guys at?
You can find us at pedders.com.
Excellent. All right, Daniel, thank you very much.
Thanks.
I appreciate it. All right, guys, that was the absolute best essentials for Overland Expo 2022 here in Loveland, Colorado. And what'd you think, bro? Like, what was your favorite thing?
Oh man, I think we really found some standout products that really are pushing the industry right now.
I completely agree. I really think the quick release rooftop tent mount that Trevor was pushing over there, that thing was super cool. Especially, I think the real reason is my knuckles still hurt from having to put the rooftop tent on before the trip.
Literally,
because
that was a pain in the butt. And plus, it's Trevor.
Yeah. And you really can't go wrong with the Trevor.
Can't go wrong with the Trevor.
So anyway, what was your favorite?
Oh man, God, I don't know. Honestly, I'm surprised you didn't say the disc brake conversion for the Tacoma.
Oh yeah, that was super cool too.
Dude, that's right up your alley.
Yeah.
I figure you would have mentioned that one.
There's a lot to choose from. There's so much awesomeness out there.
Yeah, I mean, the roller cam, I like tying stuff down.
Yeah.
That one's cool. So yeah,
there's
so much stuff.
Yeah, there's a lot out there. If you guys don't go to these expos, make a point to come out. Anything even remotely close to you, it's well worth the drive.
Yeah, and also it's about the community. You really get to meet people, see how they do their rigs and everything else. It really is a whole event.
Plus you might get to see these.
Maybe.
Yeah. All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to hit like, be sure to subscribe, follow us on IG, and I will see you guys next time.
Peace.